My dear friends, LIC is the world's one of the biggest companies in terms of business, in terms of customers, in terms of employees, or in terms of its agents. It is most trustable brand of India for many years and currently. It is the company who funds almost 25% expenses of government budget every year by purchasing government securities. It is biggest finance contributor to all government's plans schemes. It is biggest finance contributor to 5-year plans. It is biggest contributor to Indian stock market. It is simply so big that if government disinvest its 10% ownership out of 100% and sells 10% ownership through IPO, stock market will be unable to manage it. You can read in all big newspapers that it is difficult to absorb LIC's 10% disinvestment because it is very big company. LIC is biggest employer in the world who has 12 lakhs agents and more than 1 lakhs employees. It gives wages and commission to almost 14 lakhs individuals, means many families are growing with LIC. It is having 30 crore customers, more than a country's population. It gives bonus more than fixed deposits rate. It gives 5% dividend to government and 95% to all policyholder of its profit. So just to inform you that LIC's revenue, profit for 2018-19 was more than 48,000 crores. It is so much that all insurance companies of India together could not make so much profit. What I am trying to establish here is that this is a very big company. This is very big company not because it is a government company or it has sovereign guarantee by Government of India. Opposite of it, LIC provides sovereign guarantee to Indian government by financing their budget every year. That means LIC will never need government's guarantee. This is not a big company because it is government company. Because if it is so, other government companies would have been doing great business as well. But all other government companies failed, and most of the time LIC was there to protect those government companies. So it is certain that being government company is not what you need to be very big. So why LIC is so big company even after so many years? Let me remind you. LIC was established in 1956 by merging 245 companies and making insurance business nationalized. That time also there was protest, and you cannot imagine that merging 245 companies with the businesses, assets and liabilities was quite an impossible task, but even with protest it was done and LIC came into existence. After establishment, LIC kept growing without any competition since 1956 to 2000. In 2000, government decided to open up Indian financial market for insurance companies by allowing 26% FDI and established IRDA, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority. There was huge protest in the country by LIC's employees, agents and customers. All were feeling that this is the end of LIC. Even many LIC employees left LIC and joined newly established private companies. But till today LIC stands strong and tall. In 2020, LIC's market share is more than 70% with 23 private companies as competitors. Even with mutual fund and banks as competitors. After 2000, IRDA brought many strict regulations and LIC had to follow all the rules and regulations followed by private companies. There is no difference between LIC and other private companies. All companies has to follow IRDA guidelines and regulations. All has to do business in same manner. Despite of all of this, today in 2020, LIC still stands strong and tall. Now there is news of disinvestment of 5% government ownership. So do not worry about it. LIC has evolved in all past years and growing with pace. It will evolve and will become more strong and tall. It will be more dynamic and more technologically advanced. Today in 2020, LIC still stands strong and tall, not because of LIC as a government company, not because LIC has sovereign guarantee, but because LIC adapts the changing environment. LIC is not scared of any changes, instead LIC brings changes in its working as per changing technology and economy. LIC is so big because of its actuaries who have brought best plans, made best forecasting. LIC is strong because of world's best investment team who have always made profitable investment and made LIC stronger. LIC is strong because of its board of directors, chairman, MDs and higher management who have always taken prudent decision. LIC is strong because of its employees, retired and present, who have put their hard work making LIC so strong. LIC is strong because of its development officers who are working day and night. LIC is strong because of its agents who are working for LIC for many generations and almost for 7 decades. LIC is strong because LIC's customers believe in LIC even after having options of many insurance companies. It is strong and will remain strong because we are a corporation of trust and service. There are many government companies, but they have failed because they are not working the way LIC works. Can you imagine LIC is not selling goods, it is selling insurance which is intangible, then also LIC is successful and inspirational to world. All other government companies are in goods business like BPCL, ONGC, or in services business like Air India, BSNL, then too they failed. So once again I would like to say that LIC is there, LIC was there, and LIC will be there. LIC will remain LIC, strong and tall. Currently it is known that government is planning to withdraw 5% ownership out of 100%. So what will happen? What will be the changes? Is there any extra benefit of being a 100% government-owned company? Or is there any disadvantage of being 90%, 95% government-owned company? Let me clarify it for you. There is no extra advantage of being 100% government-owned company because we follow same rules and regulations as other private companies follow. They are also answerable to IRDA and LIC is also answerable to IRDA. But there is a disadvantage of being a 100% owned government company because government interfere in working and investment of LIC. Now, there is no disadvantage of being 90-95% owned government company because everything will remain same. Even after disinvestment, LIC will be working in same manner, same management, same actuaries, same offices, same employees, same development offices, same agents, same customers. Nothing will be changed. LIC will have same plans and will be committed to society in same manner. There is no disadvantage. But there are advantages. There is first advantage that government cannot interfere in investment decision. Another advantage is that LIC will come under regulations and guidelines of RBI, SEBI, PFRDA along with IRDA. So it will be helpful for LIC to grow. LIC will be following Companies Act along with IRDA, LIC and Insurance Act. It will be helpful to LIC to evolve and for its customer as customers will feel more secured and safe. Currently Government of India is having 100% ownership. Are we having any extra benefit of it? After disinvestment, will there be any disadvantage? We are having sovereign guarantee, does LIC need it? Even after disinvestment of 5% ownership, LIC will have sovereign guarantee, but will we use it? So will there be any change in LIC if government brings IPO? Friends, answer for all questions is no. Currently Government of India is having 100% ownership. Are we having any extra benefit of it? No. After disinvestment, will there be any disadvantage? No. We are having sovereign guarantee, does LIC need it? No. Even after disinvestment of 5% ownership, LIC will have sovereign guarantee, but will we use it? No. So will there be any change in LIC if government brings IPO? No. LIC is very experienced, having 30 crore customer base, most experienced and smart actuaries, most experienced and dynamic chairman and MDs, most experienced higher management, best offices and best employees. We have best marketing team of development officers and agents. We are having best plans to sell and we are world's best in giving bonus and world's best in settling claims. So if there is IPO or not, LIC will remain strong and tall. So who all are opposing IPO, do not worry about it much. LIC will remain LIC.
Now who are in favor IPO, I would like to say to them that LIC is not afraid of IPO and we know it is better for any company. So all who are opposing it are not against IPO. We oppose disinvestment of LIC because government is unable to run economy and they are doing disinvestment of all government companies with wrong intentions. ADC is removed to discourage savings and insurance and making people spend more and see recession like America. Next step will be 100% FDI in insurance sector and after that privatization of LIC or make LIC like BSNL means paralyzed. BSNL is suffering because of government's restrictions to do business and government's favor to Jio. Once IDBI was biggest institute of India and used to finance big industries. Today government has destroyed IDBI. No one was ready to buy such a big bank and LIC had to buy. Similar can happen to LIC or any bank or any PSU. Government will not allow you to grow by putting restrictions, and it will bring many changes in policies so that you are unable to do business. Banks are in stress because government forced them to lend money, and now in the name of NPA they are making banks private. First they will merge all banks and then it will be easy to privatize them one by one. Removal of ADC is just a first step for insurance companies and banks and mutual fund companies as well. Slowly they are going to remove most of the important measures and going to privatize each and everything. This is same like demonetization, which today looks normal or good steps, but later you understand that you have been cheated and now you cannot do anything about it. Government is doing all this with wrong intentions. 1. To hide their failure. 2. To give economy in hands of rich people. 3. To make everything private. 4. To loot all government companies. They have not even left RBI and took out all money. Where is the money? Questionable. 5. To give up the economy in hands of foreign players through FDI. And so on. Doing all of this is same as British ruled India. British rulers also came in India for business and then they ruled in India and made everyone slave. Same is being done by this government. They are handing over India in hands of rich industrialists and foreign businessmen. They are extracting the best resources of India and money and exporting and dumping all wastage in India. We need to unite to oppose this disinvestment and all other decisions of government to stop India suffer another many years of slavery. I would like to thank you for watching this video and urge every union of LIC, general insurance companies, banks and other PSUs and even farmers and other unions to stand together and fight for India together. Together we can. So conclusion is IPO is good thing, but only if it is coming with good intentions. We are proud of LIC.